After Jaco deals with the briefs, he heads out in search of the Saiyan child. Eventually, Jaco does find the Saiyan pod, searching the surrounding area, in which he finds Goku and Gohan on a walk through the forest. Jaco makes a super elite entrance, proclaiming that Saiyan is under arrest. Gohan and Goku just stand there staring at him like, who are you? Jaco states that child there is part of a bloodthirsty alien race, and he must be arrested or killed. Gohan tells him that this child's done nothing wrong. Goku just stands there with an innocent smile. Jaco tells him that even if that is true, this child has the ability to turn to giant ape and pretty much just rampage throughout the planet. Gohan, being worried that what this alien dude is saying might be true, asks Jaco to give him a minute to say goodbye. Jaco, being Jaco, gives Gohan 1 literal minute. So, he's counting down from 60 seconds. Gohan runs to his house, grabs a power pole, and then comes back. But once Gohan comes back, he has like 20 seconds. Gohan ties the power pole around Goku and gives him a hug. He tells the young kid not to forget about him. Jaco tells the Saiyan to hurry up and get into the ship. We then get a scene similar to Bardock and Gine, except with Grandpa Gohan instead, with him saying goodbye. Sometime later, the duo arrive at the Galactic Patrol headquarters. They make their way into the Galactic King's room, since Jaco already requested to speak with him on the way there. Jaco tells the king that the mission was successful, but the Saiyan that landed on Earth was a child. He seems to be different from the other Saiyans. An old Earthling was taking care of him, and he seemed not to kill him. The Galactic King thinks for a minute. A good Saiyan on the side of the Galactic Patrol. This might bring in stronger criminals if he's raised right. He thanks Jaco for his service and tells Jaco to take Goku to Galactic Care, which is basically an orphanage, and I completely made up. It's pretty much where Goku's gonna be kept until he can start training to be a Galactic Patrolman. On the way to Jaco's ship, Goku accidentally bumps into someone who gives him a very serious look and kinda scares Goku. But Jaco comes back and apologizes before dragging Goku away. After this, Goku is placed into temporary housing, or he's taught the basics like reading and doing basic math, or whatever kind of math you need to become a patrolman, until Goku is 5 years old, when he finally begins to start training to become a Galactic Patrolman. When it comes to studying and even physical activity, it's apparent that Goku is pretty low compared to everybody else. It's not until later where he shows off what he can really do because of Saiyan DNA. From here, we get another 11-year time skip to the age 754, the year King Piccolo was released from the rice cooker. However, in this timeline, I don't think it really happens. I'll explain why in the next part, but yeah. Goku is now 16 years old and is a rookie Galactic Patrolman. He's shown to be the strongest rookie in this timeline, as well as having average intelligence, at least when you compare it to OG Goku. Goku would be partnered up with Jaco for 3 main reasons. 1, Jaco is the one who found him. 2, Jaco would be a good role model for a younger patrolman like Goku. And 3, I would love to see them having the typical buddy cop relationship, with Goku being the loose cannon and Jaco being the more by the books kind of cop. One day, while on patrol, Goku and Jaco get a report that there's a strong gang of criminals attacking another patrolman on a nearby planet. They're the only ones close that can help for now, so they have to go and help them. When they arrive, Goku rushes in and uses his power pole to knock away Ahmad, saving the patrolman. Jaco then comes in telling Goku not to rush in, because that could, cost more lives. Ahmad, seeing that Goku is distracted, rushes in, knocking Goku back, telling him that you're strong, I want to fight you. Goku tells the patrolman to get somewhere safe as he gets into his fighting stance. Their fighting begins with Ahmad putting Goku on the defensive. Goku does get a few good hits in, but it's mostly dodging, while Jaco is fighting Dez, who Jaco has a slight edge over. During the fight, Goku begins to lose and gets beat down hard. He's left just barely able to stand up. Owlman then goes for the final blow, but Goku gets saved last minute by a laser blast from the patroller he saved earlier. Owlman gets super pissed off and kills the patroller for getting in his way. This gets Goku angry and takes the opportunity to hit Owlman in the back of the head, as hard as he can. After knocking him out cold, Goku tries to go help Jaco, but he's interrupted by Ryzen and Laxin. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so don't expect that from me. who Goku has a much easier time fighting since they have a much smaller power level. Jaco does defeat Dazen shortly after Goku beats the two twins. Before they can arrest anybody, the final and strongest criminal appears, Cacao, who is able to easily hold both of them off. Goku then comes up with an idea and pulls out a capsule. At this moment, Goku and Jaco perform their elite combo, which is pretty much the one you see from Xenoverse. But once they hit him in the gut, Goku throws the capsule into his mouth. Pretty much explodes in his mouth. This pretty much defeats him, and for those who don't know, the capsule I'm talking about is the extinction bomb, which apparently can kill like an entire species. As they wait for reinforcements, Jaco scolds Goku once again for going in without a plan. Goku laughs this off like he usually does, but his expression turns quite sour once he remembers that someone died because of him. Jaco tells him that it's part of the job and people die. Reinforcements do eventually show up and take away the criminals as well as the patroller's body. Once they arrive back at HQ, or I guess their stations, it's apparent by Goku's less than cheery demeanor that this death really bothered him. However, he doesn't have time to, talk to anyone about it, as he and Jaco are sent off to another mission. They are told that the king of Imetska dined and dash, and now they have to go turn him in for his crimes. Goku asks Jaco if he's the king, why didn't he just pay for it? Jaco says to focus on the mission and not to ask any stupid questions. Once they arrive, Goku and Jaco head into the main city. Jaco noticed that the planet has gotten worse since he was last here. While Jaco is distracted, Goku nearly gets his money swindled away by some merchants. After this, they head to Donkey's castle, where they're stopped at the castle door by a bodyguard. He tells the two to leave as the Galactic Patrol is not welcomed on this planet. He was ordered to kill them if they don't listen and leave. Goku, with a smirk, tells the bodyguard the same thing. The two stare each other down before he tells Jaco, "Go ahead without me, I won't be long." The bodyguard lets him go through as he tells Goku that he wants to see if he can handle the legendary Legic. While Jaco makes his way inside, he runs into two more henchmen, Gale and Sheila. Meanwhile, the fight with Goku and Legic starts with them clashing fists. Legic sends out a magnitude of ki blast at Goku, who is barely able to destroy them in time using his blaster. This allows Legic to come in at the last moment and sucker punch Goku. From here, they get into a flurry of punches, with both of them getting good hits in on each other. The fight eventually leads them into the main city, where Legic pulls out his swords and Goku takes out his power pole. Round 2 of this fight is far more destructive than the beginning, as Goku and Legic are sending each other through buildings, and those buildings are falling onto other buildings, and it's just a big mess. But eventually they both end up losing their weapons, and Legic ends up breaking one of Goku's rocket boots. This leaves Goku mostly grounded for the rest of the fight, so round 3 is back to a fist fight, but on the ground. The fight eventually leaves them both barely able to stand anymore. Legic smiles, saying, "You fought well, Saiyan, but the fight is now over." He then heads towards the castle to take care of Jaco. Goku, thinking fast, he uses his last boot to basically rocket towards Legic, spinning like a drill. Once he hits Legic, they both go smashing through the castle walls, ending up in the same room where Jaco has Donkey, Gale, and Sheila all tied up. After this, Jaco ties up Legic, picks up the 4 of them, as well as Goku, and then heads to his ship. He'd probably also go get the power pole, because, it's Goku's, and he's trying to be a good guy here. But before Legic is sent off to intergalactic prison, Goku tells him that he'd like to fight him again someday. And Legic smiles and says that yeah, he would too. Another anime time skip, about a year and a half later, Goku has made a 3-day trip to make an appointment with Zuno. They tell Goku to come back in 6 years, since that's the earliest time they can have him come back. Meanwhile, a Frieza Force pod lands on a galactic prison planet. A day later, Goku and Jaco are told to meet with the Galactic King. On the way there, Goku starts getting these nasty looks from other patrolmen. Once they arrive, they hear that Planet Nuts, one of the prison planets, were attacked. They do have a picture of the attacker, and it's revealed that they look exactly like Goku. The Galactic King tells him that if he can't prove his innocence, he's gonna have to effectively be arrested. The most Goku can give is that he didn't do it, he never betrayed them. The Galactic King says, "I'm sorry, rookie, but Jaco, take him in." Goku, upon hearing this, grabs the picture and makes a beeline for the door. After pushing people out of the way, he makes it to a ship and leaves. Before he can get too far away, his ship is shot, and he gets pretty far away before Goku has to make a crash landing on some unknown planet, where an alien drags Goku out of the ship, saving his life. When he wakes up, Goku realizes that he's surrounded by a few Kanassans. He's surprised that they're still alive, since last time he was told that this species was killed off by a few Saiyans. The chief tells him that the small group of them were able to escape before the massacre. Now they're searching for a new planet to call home without running into the Frieza Force. Goku says that he knows a planet that they could go to that's off of Frieza's radar. It's a planet called Yardrat, and he offers to take him there if they give him one of their ships. So after the chiefs talk about it with the other Kanassans, they agree and Goku takes them to Yardrat. After dropping them off, Goku's given one of their ships. Goku glares at his power pole before blasting off into the void that is space. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying something new here. I was, pulling stuff from Dragon Ball GT and the movies just to make this a lot more fun. Because if you did this in the main continuity, I don't think it would be that fun. But yeah, obviously I had to depower some stuff from GT and the movies to fit in here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Also, shoutouts to Cobes for the art. I really love it. He gave me exactly what I wanted. And I'll see you guys later.